YouTubers, here we are again. The last video I made, some people said they couldn't see the line and when I was doing the knots, so I'm going to do another video here. My wife just got me a couple actually Valentine's Day gifts here. One is this Clash 4000 spinning reel made by Penn that she got me. I'm going to line it up real quick and then I'll show how to do the knots if I can get this stupid thing untangled real quick. Go ahead and line this reel, and then I'll show you how to tie knots. First knot I'm going to show you how to tie is how to tie the line on a reel. Go over here and zoom in, get close enough. What you do is get over here where you can see it. You tie a knot. Slip knot actually. Onto your line. Tighten that down to your reel. Then tie a little small knot. The actual line itself. Get enough tag line. That way it tightens down itself, and then you start reeling. Look down here. On my Shimano, and click that so it won't freeze up. Let's sit here and roll that line real quick. As soon as I get all this on here, we'll go back to doing your polymer knots, modified uni and double uni, so everybody can see what's going on. That's it. All right, now let's cut this son of a gun. A little bit on here. Press that. Up here. I'm just trying to swap these lines out real quick. That's the last part of it. Alright. Down, pin it up. Alright, now get a little closer. Go back and show you how to tie these knots again. Sorry about the last video where, no one can actually see the line. One thing y'all might be interested in too is the Rubik's Cube. Y'all want to know how to do the Rubik's Cube? I'll show y'all the Rubik's Cube in this video too. Alright. Might want to turn the light on if you can't see. Alright, for the first one is a polymer knot. Alright, you got your single line here. You see? Mm-hmm. Alright, you want to do a loop in that line. Double your line up. Take that loop, right to the eye of the swivel. Or your hook, whatever you're tying on. Alright, you take that, and just basically run it back around your line. Run it back through the loop you just made there. Now, your original loop that you had, you're going to take your swivel or your hook, run it right back through there. Through that loop. You're going to take your two tag lines, pull, and then tighten them down. Boom, one by one. Tighten that down, then you can cut your tag line off if you want. Alright, so that's your polymer knot there. Next one I'm going to show you is your modified uni. Your modified uni. Take your swivel or your hook, whatever you're tying on, single line. You run it through the eye. And what you do again, you loop it around, run it back to the eye again, twice. So you got two loops in your eye. You want a lot of tag line, especially if you haven't done this before. Lots of tag line. Alright? Run them next to each other. Then you come up here, you're going to pinch those lines together. You're going to take that tag, fold it back down. When it comes to braid, you want about 10 loops. If it's mono or fluorocarbon, you're only going to use like maybe 5 to 7. Let's see again. One more time. Boom. Bring tag all the way up. Loop it back down. Now, you're going to take this and you're going to wrap it, if it's braid, 10 times. If it's mono, 5 to 7. I'm just going to do 5 to 7 because this is just an example. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6 just to get in there. And 6. You pull your tag. It cinches down on its line right there. Now, this is your tag. You let go of your tag. Just pull your main line. And bam, it cinches down around your hook or your swivel. Then you can cut your tag line. That's a modified uni knot. It's a very good knot, very strong knot. Never had a problem with it. Very quick, very simple, very easy. Now, next one I'm going to show you how to do is going to be the loop knot. This is great for lures if you don't want to use a quick connect with a barrel swivel and you don't plan on cutting your line a lot or switching lures anyhow. Now, your loop knot, first thing you want to do, single line. Basically what you're going to do is act like you're tying a knot in it. Bam. Don't tie it all the way down. Now, we're going to use a swivel just for example. Take your main line, run through the swivel. You're going to come back up through that loop for a knot you thought you made. And then, what you're going to do, if you have enough tag line, you're going to wrap this sucker about 5 times if you have mono. Again, about 10 if you have braid. So we're just going to do, 4 or 5 times just to show you. There's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. And grab your tag line. Do not let go of your tag line. Bam, loop knot. There's your loop knot. Now, thing about the loop knot is it does not cinch. It will not tighten down on itself. It will not tighten down to your hook. It will not tighten down to your swivel. Why I said this is good for lures is because your lure is free floating basically. There is nothing tightening your lure. The line is not tightened to your lure. It can sit there and float in the water. It can move freely. So this is really good if you do not plan on changing lures a lot. It's a very good lure knot if this is the only lure you plan on using, for hours at a time. All right, so that's the loop knot. Now, the last knot I'm going to show you how to tie. Not the most difficult, but not the most easiest either. It's called a double uni. You need 2 pieces of line. It's mainly for connecting 2 pieces of line together. Alright, now, get some slack here. Alright, you got your main line to your reel. You have your extra line that you're tying to your main line. You're going to run them both next to each other, side by side. Okay? I prefer to start on my left, just because I find it a little bit easier. This is your main line. Alright, right here, your tag for your main line. You're going to loop that around your secondary line. Just like that. Just kind of like you're doing a modified uni, almost like I showed you in the first video. You're going to wrap this, depending on whether you have mono or braid, 7 to 10 times. We're just going to do this 5 times, just to give you an example. I'm not left-handed, so bear with me. This is going to take a second. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 1 more is for example. 5. Now, you're going to take the tag line from your main line, and you're going to hold that and your main line and cinch it down. Bam. Alright. Now, we're going to start on the right-hand side. This is the tag line from your secondary line, and this is your main line. You do the same exact thing that you've done on the other side. Make a little loop with the tag line from your secondary line, and you're going to loop that, like I said, depending whether it's mono or braid, and from 7 to 10 times. We're just going to do 5, just for example. There's 1. There's 2. 3, 4, and 5. And same thing, you're gonna hold the tag, the main line, bam. Now you take your secondary line and your main line, just like this, and you pull them together and they cinch down on one another. And now you have your double uni to where you have both your lines tied together. Whether you want to tie monofilament to braid, braid to monofilament, you're tying leaders to each other, it doesn't matter. This knot right here, I'm telling you, will not break. It will not come loose. There's no way it's going to come loose or break. If anything breaks, it's going to be your line before this knot breaks. I don't care if you have a 100-pound braid. I don't care if you have a 1,000-pound braid. That knot right there makes triple, quadruple, whatever the test is on your line. And it will not cut itself. So those are, you know, the, I think it was what, 3 or 4, what was that? 4 knots I think I just showed y'all. Your double uni, your modified uni, your polymer, and your loop knot. So there's 4 knots I showed y'all right there. So if y'all like this video, please like and subscribe. I haven't gotten around to showing y'all the barrel swivels and the quick connects yet. I'm trying to make this video quick because I'm trying to keep it under 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, please just put it in the comments or whatever. I don't know if Billy's going to be going fishing with me tomorrow. I'm going to do the best I can to make some videos. Thank y'all again, YouTubers. Have a nice night.